I just did a tearful channeled message, which you can go and look at prior to this one. But on the back of what I just said over there, basically, if you ever felt like you're on an awakening journey, you've been misunderstood, you kind of feel like you've been on your own, and we generally are because that's part of the test. We have to come out from amongst everything we've ever felt safe in, and the environments and the little structures. You might have felt like your life has completely fallen apart and all your friends they just evaporated in your time of need, or your family members don't understand you, or people just looking at you like, why have you left everything that was good in order just to walk a very lonely path? And makes no sense to those people. I am the main character in my life. I will not let another take my title. If you feel like that, I know that I walked that path, and I, as difficult as it was, Spirit has never let me down. I've gone through things that I would never wish to repeat. But I'm still here, still standing. And now I want to help others that felt like me. I want to be part of the solution. I want to show you that you're not alone. I want to show you that in those moments when you've cried out to the heavens, or to whatever spiritual concept you believe in, there is something bigger than you. When you've cried out in those times of darkness and felt like the heavens were as brass and you've gone, I'm just all alone. I'm speaking to those people. You're not alone. You never have been. You just had to feel like you were alone in order to remember who you were, remember who you are at your essence. You had to be taken away from everything that you identified yourself as in order to remember who you are. I heard this word, it's almost contradictory. I'm like, what? But you have to be so plugged in. It was only probably like a month or two ago I heard, come out from amongst them, you've got places to be, and I have in so many ways in my life come out from amongst so many scenarios, and now I'm feeling Spirit saying it's time to go back. You're like, what? You just told me to come out. No, it's time to go back, because I took you out for a reason. I took you out to show you the fears. I took you out for the things to bubble up that you're stuffing down, and when you're surrounded by things, you're not hearing your own cry. You're not hearing what you truly desire. You're not hearing what it is that aches. Some of you out there are aching, and it wasn't cruelty that the father, the mother took you away. It wasn't cruelty, though it feels cruel. It feels like you were abandoned. It feels like you've been segregated. But it was to show you your own heart, and it was to show you that I'm hearing you don't want to be alone. And I've connected with people in various ways throughout my awakening walk. And one of the joys for me was to find people like me. And to go, oh, I'm not the only one. I felt like I've been the only one. You mean there's more? There's more people like me. There's more people that have been called out. Why? I thought I was alone. If you think about it, that we all were feeling alone, walking towards the centre of a circle almost, being called out from our old lives and shedding all this stuff that didn't fit to find ourselves. See, I just get so emotional. You have to excuse me on that. Because there was a better thing coming. There was a better way. Because you were connecting to people based on your lacks, in your preconceived ideas of who you think you are, who the world has told you are. And God, Spirit, loves you so much. It was like, that's not you. That's not how I created you. So let me show you who you truly are and what you truly desire. And then I'll put you in a place where you belong. I came on here to do an advert. Spirit be talking. Do the work. Finish what Spirit wants to show you in isolation. Then Spirit is going to reintegrate you into community. But you have to do the isolation first, because you have to know who you are. You have to know what is at the core of your being, what's important to you. When I was in my marriage, I didn't realise how unhappy I was until it all started to break down, and it was breaking down for years and years, but I kept holding on to it, grasping at it, thinking that I'd fail. And I look back at who I was. I was uptight. I wanted to always look perfect and act perfect and be perfect, and didn't. The idea of someone not liking me would crush me. Like, how can I change your opinion of me? All that fell away. I'm more free now than I've ever been. Of course, there's still elements of that, but I don't care. You like me or you don't. I don't care. I'm here because I'm here. And I have a part in this world, and I've got a place in this world, and I used to never speak. I was afraid of my own voice. The Spirit said, I'm going to use you. I'm going to use your voice. You're going to sing and you're going to speak for me. And you're going to speak because you have my Spirit within you. And my Spirit is reaching out to the others, to my children. We are all God's children. I know people don't like that word. I didn't use it for years. Religiosity kind of like tainted so much of the truth. Now I can say it. Let it do its thing. Don't interfere. Don't freak out. Let the isolation do its thing until the time. You'll know when it's time. This is channeling. You'll know when it's time. Listen to what's happening in here. What's happening in here? What's coming up for you? What are you scared of? What's the narrative that's coming up? What are you telling yourself about you? Is it true? Is it really how you want to feel about yourself? Is it truth? Is that your voice, or is that what you've been told throughout your life? Is that your parents' voice? Is that your partner's voice? Is that society's voice? Whose voice is it? Because I tell you, if it's saying that you're nothing and that you're a failure and it's always going to be like this, that ain't God's voice. We can change so much. We can transform by the renewing of your mind. Renew your mind. Change the way you think, change your life. Stop listening to that negativity that's been there forever, right? How long have you felt like that? How long have you heard those voices, those internal voices? And that's why you had to be in isolation. Because when you're busying yourself and you're surrounding yourself by the crowds and the noise and the distractions, you're still feeling gross inside, but you don't know why. And you're not going to look at it because you're filling yourself with distractions. And this is speaking for me too. Remove the distractions. Come out. Be isolated. Look at it. Rip those roots out. Then you can return with a completely different perspective. Same life, different perspective for many. For some of you, it's going to be a whole new world. A whole new world. I came on here to say, if any of this resonates, if you want me to help you, I'm doing a course. It's only £22.22. If you're financially stressed, come and talk to me. I'd rather give it to you if you're stressed. It's over Telegram. It's all pre-recorded from last year. God knows, I've even forgotten half of it. But it's a 5-day. I'm just going to send you a little video each day with a task, and then you'll be in a group. If you want to do that, come and see some change. Come and face a bit of yourself. Come and be with people that want to change and to love you. Hit me up. It's called Show Up to Glow Up. Show up and glow up. I love you.